Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Subsonic Arcade Weekly, and this is your less than 10-minute review. Thanks for tuning in, and the game of the day is Wanted. Oh man, and is this game...
It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing.
Wanted takes place 5 hours after the movie ends, and it is a fast-paced shooter, but the only downside I think that this game actually has is that it's like 5 hours long. I beat it on the hardest difficulty in 3 hours. The game programmer beat it in 1 hour and 27 minutes. So if you want to get the 50-point achievement for this, it's going to be a little hard because he did it in 1 hour and 27 minutes and some odd seconds, and it seems pretty impossible. That's the time attack mode though. That is added at the end of the game once you beat it on the hardest difficulty setting, which is never that hard anyway. Which brings me to this point. The game, you have 3 difficulty settings. You have Pussy, which is the easy, the Assassin, which is the normal, and the Killer, which is the hardest one. But it's really not that hard at all. I did it on normal the first time, not expecting the game to be that easy. Turns out the achievements actually stack. I think it's 10 for the easy ones, 20 for the normal, and 30 for the hard. If you go through it on the hard mode for the first time, you're gonna get all of them. And I got like 745 gamer score the first run through. The game's really not that hard at all. The only thing I do think they take away is that the bullet curving system, it doesn't automatically target like it would in normal or easy. And the harder the difficulty setting, the less lenient things are. So if you want to target somebody bullet curving on hard, well, you're actually going to have to point it at them instead of on easy. It's going to kind of glitch toward them, you know. The gameplay on it though, it's very stiff, to say the least. It's not, once you turn up the controller sensitivity, it's okay, but it's kind of stiff, but it actually works with the quick cover system. It's a point to cover system where if you want to go, say you're over here, you want to go over here, it's going to be really, really easy because you're just going to roll and, you know, you hardly take damage unless there's like a sniper and you have a really good shot. That's really it. The story behind it is messed up. I'm not going to give it away because you have to play it to get the story. It is so screwed up. You're going through the whole thing, you're like, yeah, I'm about to get you, sucker, but then it's just, no. It's not it at all. The game characters, they're all about the same. They did a really, really good Morgan Freeman lookalike. Except it looks like he gained a little bit of weight. Because he's very chubby in the face, but his voice sounds just like him, but it's not him at all. The only actor that I know that's in the game that was actually in the movie was Common. You know, the Chicago hip-hop artist. But he doesn't actually play who he played in the movie. He actually plays like this bigger guy. He's a bigger, muscular guy you take out maybe about a third into the game. I think it's like the third mission or something. The guy that plays Wesley, he does his voices pretty well. The banter and, you know, all the trash talk and the silly little metaphors, they're all there. So if you love the movie, you're gonna love the game when it comes to the storyline and how the actors were, and if you like his banter and whatnot. Let's see, what else? The bullet curving system, it's always in the game. Like, okay, now if you saw the bullet curving system and how it wasn't like in the movie, like it was like every once in a while and it was always this big thing, it's not a big thing in the game because as soon as you kill one guy, you have the one adrenaline Yes, it costs adrenaline to do it. You have like these 3 bullets at the top of the screen and be like boom, 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 right? And once you kill one, it'll fill up so you can curve the bullet, or if you have the ability, it's like an explosive bullet, you'll get that at the end of the game. Um, it's so easy to do it, and it's so common that it kind of just takes away from you. You're like, oh my god, that was so sweet when it was in the movie, but it's not when it's in the game because it's just so easy. Say like you missed a curved bullet, right? So, like it causes the enemy to stagger out of cover, right? So he's gonna stagger out. You're gonna shoot him anyway, and you get that adrenaline back. So it's like if you waste one, you get one back. And every boss that you kill, you get one more adrenaline slot. You'll come out to be 4 total at the end. There's more bosses than that. It's just you stop at 4. The last one comes with Aranya when you kill her. What else is there? The unlockable characters, though, once you beat it, it is amazing. You get to go through as Janice, you know, the fat, ugly, bitchy boss. Yeah, you get to play as her. I did it on the hardest difficulty, and I could not stop laughing because just doing all these rolls and stuff, it's hilarious. So what the game makes up for when it's being short is the amount of plays you have to do it if you want to get certain things, or maybe on your achievement or trophy list. Like Dr. Lobotomy is a headshot mode where the only way they're gonna die in headshot mode is through headshot, and that's a 50 pointer. And there's another one called The Butcher Would Be Proud, I think, and it's a 50 pointer, and that's by going through and they only die on close combat. And then there's a Catch Me If You Can, which is that time trial one where you have to beat it in 1 hour and 27 minutes. It's a pain. So there's those, and there is certain ones where you're gonna have to go back and say like you wanted to kill the Immortal, which is, you know, the guy that is the head of the Paris fraternity and the guy you're going after the entire time. If you unlock Cross by using the secret binary code, you use Cross and beat the Immortal, and you get like I think it's a 25 pointer. And if you use Wesley without the mask that he used to kill Aranya with, there's another one for that, and so on and so forth. There are 2 though that you get to kill the boss that you had in the movie, and you get to kill the girlfriend that cheated on you in the movie. I haven't seen him in game, so I really can't tell you much about that one yet. I only did the 745 out of 1,000 on the first run through. I'm still working on it, but I do know enough to review it for you. Wanted, I would give it an 8 out of 10. GI gave it a 6.5. I don't even know why. That doesn't even make any type of sense because it's a great game. I thought it was going to be kind of sold short and it wasn't going to do as well, but I was actually surprised. So if you love the movie, get the game, and if this is your kind of style when it comes to gruesome, badass killing and stuff, dude, just get it, alright? Thank you for watching. Goodbye. So, got any questions? Hit up the gamer tag right there, Ajax Rock. We also have our own gamer tag on Xbox Live called Subsonic Arcade, just without the replay. So, if any questions, hit us up. Maybe I'll see you out there.
Arrête!